Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Lunch with Talia, Aubrey, and Anna. Monday, April 10th. No school.
What did you have today for lunch?
I had a Lunchable that had only like 5 chicken nuggets, which is fine. It's still a vibe. But I had a banana and I gotta get that potassium.
Tuesday, April 11th. Chicken poppers, cornbread muffin, corn, mashed potatoes and gravy, and green apple. Wednesday, April 12th. Cheese bites, mozzarella cup, bean and rice burrito, salsa cup, ants on a log. Just chicken or Popeyes?
It's definitely Popeyes.
Popeyes for sure.
Why?
Type stuff. Because
who the frick eats that church's chicken?
Popeyes is just better, you know?
Okay. Thursday, April 13th. Orange chicken, vegetable fried rice, cherry star juice, snap peas, and orange. Friday, April 14th. Mozzarella breadstick, marinara cup, mixed green salad, gelatin orange cup. Who's the best cook in your family?
My mom.
What's the best food they make?
Tamales.
Thank you, Raptors!
Vocab Word of the Week by Noah and Giancarlo. This week's vocab word is chronological. The definition of chronological is a record of events starting with the earliest and following the order in which they occurred. Word used in a sentence. Example, I have arranged these stories in chronological order.
I put these words in chronological order.
Admin updates by Aubrey and Taylor.
Hi James and Rose students, this is Nurse Atkins. I want to give you a few reminders about washing your hands. So I'm actually going to do a demonstration because let's say I just used the restroom and I'm going to wash my hands, okay? So I'm washing my hands, sink off, get some paper towels. But what did I do wrong there? I didn't use any soap. That's called rinsing your hands. That's not washing your hands. You gotta use soap when you're washing your hands. You have to turn the water on and you gotta scrub your hands and make sure you get them really good because otherwise you're gonna be spreading germs everywhere. So you wash your hands good, rinse them off, and then get some paper towels. So remember to wash your hands properly.
Make sure to wash your hands thoroughly after using the restroom.
Come to JMS Literacy Night, April 20th, 6 to 7:30. There will be performance and games, JMS band, choir, poetry, and cafe, JMS D&D club, board games, and Kahoot. There will be literacy stations, tips and tricks to build literacy at home. There will be food, homemade recipes by foods, classes, and lots of other yummy treats. Summer reading incentive, books and activities with back-to-school incentives. Extra credit, come by and participate for some extra credit. Hope to see you there, Raptors.
Passover by Noah C. What is Passover? Passover, also called Pesach, is a major Jewish holiday that celebrates the biblical story of the Israelites' escape from slavery in Egypt, which occurs on the 15th day of the Hebrew month of Nisan, the first month of Aviv, or spring. When is Passover? Passover begins on the 15th day of the Hebrew month of Nisan. That means that Passover 2023 will take place at sundown on Wednesday, April 5th, and end by the evening of Thursday, April 13th. Who celebrates Passover? Passover is one of the most sacred holidays for Jews living in Israel and elsewhere. They celebrate the 7-day festival by enjoying the first and last days as legal holidays, and many take the week off to travel around the country.
Passover. What's Passover, you say? Never heard of it. Don't care about it. Whatever. Actually, you know a lot about it. The movie Prince of Egypt is the story of Passover. It's the story of Jews' escape from Egyptian slavery. What you may not know is how it's celebrated. So that's what we're going to cover today. Now, if you look at this nice picture I've loaded on my brand new active board, which I'm still learning how to use, you can see a plate, and this plate is symbolic. There's several items on the plate. Show you one by one here. This is a lamb shank. It represents the blood of the lamb that spared the firstborn of the Jews from getting killed. The egg represents fertility and new beginnings. The romaine lettuce and the parsley, which are dipped in salt water, represent the sorrow at being enslaved. The harosset, which is delicious, it's a mix of apples, roasted walnuts, and sweet wine and cinnamon. Very, very tasty stuff. Is right here. It represents the sweetness of being free. And this is horseradish, and this represents the pain and suffering that Jews went through. Oh, almost forgot, the harosset also symbolizes the brick and mortar that the Jews used when they were building the pyramids. Sometimes matzah is placed directly on the Seder plate. Sometimes it's placed besides the Seder plate. In any case, there's 3 pieces of matzah. The middle one is called the Afrikomen, and that's where it gets fun. At some point during the night, the adults take the Afrikomen, hide it somewhere in the house, and whoever finds it gets a prize. Now, the prize is better than something from Dollar Tree, but less than an iPhone. Somewhere in between, but it's still a pretty decent prize. And almost always people are nice to the little kids and they tell them where to look. But that is the tradition of the Afrikomen. Now, the reason that matzah is flat and is not allowed to rise is because when the Jews were finally given permission to leave Egypt, they were in such a hurry to get out of there that they just grabbed their bread out of the oven and just took off. But back to the Seder. As the night goes on, before you even get to eat anything, you have a glass of wine. And you take your finger, you dip it in the wine goblet, and you drip the wine onto your plate. Why? Because the wine goblet represents joy. But there's also a certain amount of sorrow that innocent Egyptian people suffered, got drowned because of the Pharaoh's stubbornness and refusing to let the Jews leave Egypt. And so each drop of wine represents one less drop of joy because we still sorrow for the death of our enemy. So anyway, the Seder goes on and on and on and on. And you go through the whole thing, sing some songs, say lots and lots of stuff, go over all the different plagues, and finally you get to eat. So for the most part, it's a feast. The only difference is you can't have anything with leavening. It's not just bread. You can't have any kind of cakes or cookies or pastries, anything that has anything that rises. During the week of Passover, you can't even have spaghetti. You can't have angel food cake. You basically aren't allowed to have anything with leavening. You're saying, oh my God, how am I going to survive? Well, you can still have ice cream. You can still have chocolate. I mean, there are choices. You're not going totally without sweets. So that's basically what Passover is. If you want to review this story, go watch Prince of Egypt. I'd also recommend a very fun parody called The Red Sea Shanty. And meanwhile, you enjoy starving yourself for Easter. I'll enjoy starving myself for Passover, and then we will all celebrate when the holidays are over.
Get ready for Super Snack Day! April 28th, the Student Snack Store will have extra fun snacks for sale as a fundraiser for AVID. See you there, Raptors! Don't forget your money. Quarter 3 Honor Roll. Certificates are being passed out. Keep an eye out for posters of our honored students at the end of each grade level hallway. Congratulations, students!
Volcano Vista Drama Summer Camp. $75, grade 4 through 8, May 30th to June 3rd, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Dance workshop with the cast from Hamilton. It is on May 19th from 3 to 5 p.m. $50.
It will be at Volcano Vista High School. Scan the QR code for more information.
Attention Raptors. Do you want your pet on the Raptor news? Then scan this QR code to fill out a form. See what will happen during the interview. Hope to interview you soon, Raptors.
Have a great day, Raptors.